Hope you're having a good weekend. Wanted to remind you that you need to submit your links to your presentations or the file for your presentation by 9 p.m. Sunday, just so that I can review them and make sure that they look okay. If I have an opportunity, I don't want to make any promises, but I may be able to take a peek at some of them. The earlier they come in, of course, the better. The page that has the information about the project is here under Projects, Government Projects, Bill Proposal Presentation. And remember that these are the 5 slides that you need. You have to have these either if you're, it depends on the format that you're using, truthfully, but at least these 5 pieces of information, and of course you want to elaborate on them as much as possible. You'll be submitting your link here below that Google slide. You'll select your period number. You'll type in the names of the people that are on your team, and you'll send a link to it. You have to click submit. I'll at the end review the different methods that you might want to use to submit the link, depending on whether you're using Google Docs or Prezi or Powtoons or something of that nature. The other option is if you already have your group using PowerPoint, you can click on Submit Stuff. And here you'll put in your name, your email address, and you'll choose the file on your computer that you're going to upload. When you do upload the file, please make sure that you give it a unique name. So make sure you save the file with something more than just bill proposal or bill presentation. Save it with maybe the last names of the people that are on your team, or the title of the topic that you're going to be covering. And of course you'll click submit. Next, I wanted to cover with you, if you're doing a presentation in Google Slides, or as you may call it, Google Docs, you want to submit a link to it by clicking on Share, and you can gather a link from here that anyone can view, and so you'll want to copy that link, and of course you'll paste it into the appropriate page, just which is on that form that's on the page with the information about the presentations. And so that's how to do it for Google Docs or Google Slide. If you use Prezi, you click on Share, and you can drag this selector over all the way to Public. You'll get a link here. You can copy it and of course paste it. If you're doing Powtoon, a Powtoon doesn't really have the same kind of idea. It does operate off of like its own page, and so you need to publish it first. And so you'll click on Publish. You can save it to YouTube if you really like, but it will publish to its own page. You'll notice you'll have to click Standard, unless you're willing to pay for Premium, which I don't recommend that you do, but that's up to you if you want to do that. You want to select a category, and you can give it a title. Maybe make it something along the lines about your bill, but again, refrain from calling it just bill proposal. So maybe we'll say that this is driver's license changes. And you'll click Publish. And now we have a link to the page that has our presentation on it. And so we can just copy and paste that link, or you can, of course, publish it in different places as well as send it to yourself. Alright, hopefully that answers any questions you might have had. Remember that you should submit your link by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday, so that some of those groups that are going to be presenting on Monday will have those ready to go. But this is for everyone to submit their presentation, not just those groups that are going on Monday. I do want to have an opportunity to review it, particularly if you're using Powtoon or Google Slides or Prezi. Once you submit the link, you will have an opportunity to make modifications to it. If you are submitting a Microsoft PowerPoint file under Submit Stuff, when you make changes, you would need to submit a new file, and so hopefully you only submit it once with the final version of your presentation. All right, have a great rest of the weekend.